are you? 10, and you're using words like impactful, respect. Clearly the education system in Des Moines is top. Very impressed. Funnily enough, it's probably quiet. Don't worry. I meant to do that. I wanted to go for a little walk up and down. And this is what I meant to do all along. This was what I was aiming for. Maybe it was the most impactful is probably like the first one that came out. So probably in a funny way, because that sort of defines so much of it and what you're then doing with that part. Because it's one of these things, it's so loved and it's gone on for so many years and people are sort of desperately waiting to see what you're going to do with it. So your most impactful outing is probably your first one. So probably in a funny way, it was that tiny little 5-minute episode that was done as part of the Children in Need charity telethon. I don't know if you've even seen it.
I've seen it.
Of course you have. Who am I talking to again? So yeah, probably that was my most impactful in terms of it was my first sort of go at it. Of course it wasn't. We'd shot lots of other episodes before we did that one, but that was the first one that was let loose out into the public, you know. So I'll go with that. Impactful. Well done. Right on.
Back in the middle?
Back in the middle.
I was curious about the phrase Alonzi. Like, where did that start? Did you?
From the tortured mind of Russell T Davies. Yeah, that was him all the way. It just started appearing in the script, and I don't know how Russell came about that. I suspect, knowing the way Russell works, it's the sort of thing he would drop into conversation. And I suspect he sprinkled it into a script without thinking too much about it, because it felt doctorish and perky and jaunty. And then it started reappearing, and I don't know how conscious that was, and then eventually it became, I suppose, something of a catchphrase. And then, of course, he had to name Russell Tovey's character Alonzo, and it all came full circle. So Russell is never very clear about how thought through his sort of long-term plans are with things like the hand in the jar. Did he really think that through from the slice of the Sycorax sword right to the end? I don't know if he does, or if he sort of retrofits all that stuff. But that's a testament to his brilliant brain, and that's where Alonzo came from.
Great question. Hello.
Hello, by the way, I think you're fantastic.
Oh,
My
like
question,
it here in Des Moines.
So my question for you is, when you were leaving as the Doctor from Doctor Who, were you ready to pass the torch, or were you wanting to stay on for a couple more seasons?
It's a hard one. I made the choice to leave. You know, I could have stayed, I suppose. I talked to Stephen Moffat about the possibility of it. And then eventually you just have to go, if I don't leave now, I probably will stay until I'm no longer welcome. And that would be a terrible thing. So I think I probably have to screw my courage to my sticking post and decide to move on while people might want to see more of me. I think it's always better to leave them wanting more, I think. And difficult to know when to do it, but Russell T Davies was leaving, Julie Gardner were leaving, and they were so much a part of my experience on that show that it felt right and proper that we all go at the same time. But it was hard to do, and of course you then wish the next team well, and particularly I wished Matt well, but it's weird. And the day that Matt turned up to do the regeneration scene, it was filmed on the same day. You know, I did my bit, and then he came in and he did his bit, and he came in and we said hi, and we had a photograph taken together, and then you leave, and then it carries on, which is a bit weird. Because however much you know how it works, and however much you come to terms with the fact that you're leaving something that you've had a wonderful time on, and you're doing it for all the right reasons, and you're sure it's the right thing to do, there's still a little part of you that thinks, yeah, but it doesn't work without me, does it, really? There's a little bit of your ego that doesn't really want to accept that the show is bigger than you, but it is. And you do realise that, and that's the way it should be. And yes, although you leave that studio and you think, what, they're still filming without me? And you have a little moment which is difficult, but it's great because that's the job. You know, you've been part of something that has lived so long and that keeps rejuvenating itself, and that and you know you've got to hold that in your hands for a little while, and that's it's nice to hand it over knowing you haven't broken